So, you probably know a few words in German. Maybe you can read a few simple phrases, sentences, understand their meaning. Maybe you can even speak a few sentences fluently. But when it comes to having a real conversation, you struggle. You probably lack the confidence, or you are not sure exactly what to say. And sometimes, when something new is thrown at you, you don't know what to do. So if that sounds like you are in the right place, because in this video, I'm going to show you a few ways in which you can use ChatGPT to practice having a real conversation in German. So let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do, as always, I have pre-prepared a few prompts that I'm going to use in this video. But in a nutshell, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a conversation with ChatGPT. And because I'm a beginner and this video is catered to someone who's a complete beginner and you probably don't know where to start, what exactly to say. So what I'm doing is I'm giving ChatGPT a few simple scenarios. So in this prompt, if you see, the scenario is I'm at a restaurant and I need to order something. And I'm asking ChatGPT that I have to ensure that I include these three things in the conversation, right? So I have to make sure that I order a coffee. I have to make sure that I order something to eat. And of course, I'm telling ChatGPT to initiate and maintain that conversation and tell me if I'm making any mistakes. And of course, once I make the mistakes, it's going to give me correction and probably a bit of a grammar lesson on what does the correction look like. So let's see what kind of a conversation this turns out to be. I have no idea. I'm going to try it as well. So, okay. So, Guten Tag, was möchten Sie trinken? Good day, what would you like to drink? Now, of course, ChatGPT is asking me what would you like to drink, and I said that I want to order a coffee. So, let's see. I'm just going to keep this very simple, and let's see if I make a mistake. Okay, it sounds good. So is möchte einen Kaffee bitte is absolutely correct and means I would like a coffee please, right? So, and in addition to this, there is a grammar bite-sized lesson as well, which means that ChatGPT is going to give me some tips for grammar as well. Okay, so the next sentence, the next part of the conversation is sehr gut, möchten Sie auch etwas essen? Would you like something to eat? And I said in the prompt, right, that I have to order something to eat. So, yeah, ish. Let's see if this is correct. With the coffee, I want a tiramisu. It says great effort, but there is a small correction. Now, let's see what the correction is. Ja, ich möchte ein Tiramisu bitte. Instead of eine, it's ein. And why is that? Because the word tiramisu is neuter, so it has to be accompanied with ein and not eine, right? So again, small mistake, you're doing it for the first time, that's going to happen, but that's good because you're using ChatGPT as a way to kind of uh, make mistakes, right? Because when it comes to a real conversation, you would be a lot more confident if you've done this practice with ChatGPT. Sounds good? So, wunderbar, möchten Sie noch etwas? Would you like anything else? Nein, danke. Okay, sounds good. So as you can see, I've kept the conversation very simple, right? I've literally just kept it to ordering a coffee, ordering something to eat, and then that's it. So it's a simple example and it kind of warms you up, right? And tells you how you can kind of have a real conversation in German. So let's try one more scenario and let's see how we do in that scenario as well. And again, if you want to understand how to come up with these prompts, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to make a separate video on that. Because you have to be very specific when you ask ChatGPT, you have to give it very specific instructions on what you're looking for. So in this scenario, the scenario is that I'm meeting a friend and I have to say hello to the friend. I have to ask them how they're doing, and I have to tell them how I'm doing. Sounds simple, right? So, hello, wickets, dear. Hello, wickets, good. Again, very, very simple. So, the first part was I'm saying hello, and that's what I'm doing, right? Nice to hear. What are you doing today? Hmm. So what was the second part? I had to ask them how they are doing, and I had to also tell them how I'm doing. So I've told them how I'm doing, but now I'm asking them how they are doing as well. So they asked me, what are you doing today? I said, ich spiele Fußball heute, which means I'm playing football today. And then I asked, how are you doing? And they said, they are doing good. Shall we play together? Spielen wir zusammen. Yeah, klingt gut. So I'm saying yes, sounds good. So pretty simple conversation. Super. Wann treffen wir uns? Hmm. They're asking me what time do we meet, and I'm saying today at 5 o'clock. But as you can see, there is a mistake. So ChatGPT is also correcting the mistake and telling me what to do instead. So instead of heute am 5 Uhr, it's heute 5 Uhr. So pretty simple conversation, right? But again, I'm getting a hang of these real conversations and understanding what to show and what to kind of say in particular instances. So let's try one more scenario. This time we are meeting someone new for the first time. And what do you do when you meet someone new, right? You introduce yourself, you tell them where you are from, you probably ask them the same where you are from. So that's exactly what we're going to do. So, hallo, ich heiße Anna. Und du? Hallo, ich heiße Saurabh. So, I introduced myself, I told them my name. Woher kommst du? Now they're asking me, where are you from? So let's say if I said, ich komme aus Berlin. Now, what is it I have to do? I told them my name, I'm telling them where I'm from. They told me their name. Now I have to ask them where they are from, right? And again, if I don't know how to kind of come up with these sentences, there are hints. So they asked me where I'm from. I can pretty much copy paste the same question, right, for them. Let's do that. Yeah, so the sentence is absolutely correct. Ich komme aus Berlin. Woher kommst du? Which means I'm from Berlin. Where are you from? Ich komme aus München. They are from Munich. So you've covered all the points. Would you like to continue with another scenario or activity? So again, just a quick recap. I started by giving ChatGPT a very simple scenario, which was that I'm at a restaurant and I have to order a coffee, I have to order something to eat. We had that conversation. Then the next scenario was that I was meeting a friend and I was asking them how they're doing. And then the last conversation was I'm meeting a stranger, and I had to kind of introduce myself and I had to ask them where they are from. So like you can see, ChatGPT is asking me, would you like to try another scenario? I could of course do that. So let's say you want to practice having a real conversation in different scenarios. You can of course keep doing that with ChatGPT. If you think of some other instances, feel free to do that, and you can go back to the video, maybe pause it and use the prompt that I'm using for your own practice. Or if you want me to make a separate video on it, let me know down in the comments. As always, if you have a friend who's learning German, who would benefit from learning from ChatGPT, feel free to share this video with them, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.